This is Double SC2, more commonly known as Seeker, coming at you to cast another game of Starcraft 2. I'm excited to be here because I get to cast another game of EGJYP versus AcerElfi. This is a game, a best out of 5, and has been pretty exciting so far. The first game was pretty jam-packed, back and forth battle. Same thing with the second game. The third game was a little bit lackluster because it was a 4-gate rush, but it kind of showed the basic mechanics here. It shows how powerful that 4-gate rush can be in Protoss. And these two are pretty great players. They have been showing that they are top of the line Protoss players with how they've been playing. And EGJYP is actually in the lead of this best of 5, 2-1, and I'm not sure. This could be the final in game for AcerElfi if he does not come up with something in this game. It should be entertaining how these two players play this, because I've almost seen every single thing in this series. We've seen Blink Stalkers, we've seen Colossus play, we've seen Charged Zealots. We haven't actually got the chance to go into the later game, so it may be a macro oriented game this time because of how it's been playing out. We know that Elfi will be a little bit skeptical because he just got 4-gate rushed. He might be more prone to make an earlier 4-gate himself to be able to prevent that, or be a little more safe. He is going to be playing on the defensive a lot more just because of the fact that he got 4-gate rushed. You don't know what is going through a player's mind after that happens. I know personally I get very angry. I kind of want to cheese myself whenever I get cheesed by a 4-gate, maybe a cannon rushed. I start cannon rushing myself. It's just how it happens. These two probes are going to high-five as they pass each other. No damage done. Just a little nick right there. Let's bring up the production tab, see if anything is going on. Nope, same thing as always. Identical builds until we get to Robotics Bay, until we get later on. We might actually see some Warp Prism play go around the side right here. Or, let's see, got a second... Oh, Cybernetics Core going down. Let's see, Cybernetics Core going down. Same thing all around. We should see a second gas, a little messing with the probe right there. And, yeah, it's just, this game is going pretty great. To tell a little bit more about EGJYP while we're waiting for a little bit more action, EGJYP is pretty famous for his Protoss play. He is one of his best matchups, and he's kind of showing it in this best of 5 right now. He's showing that he has earned that spot on EG. EG has actually had a lot of success in tournaments, and oh my god, we have a proxy pylon down right here, and it's way before Warp Gate, so let's see if he can get away with this. If AcerElfi does not scout this is going to be big trouble for him. It's already spawned in, the probe is just doing his normal little dance, and I'm not sure if he will actually scout that in time. Wow, AcerElfi put down that pylon. He should see it now. Is he going to pull probes to kill it? No, he's gonna leave it there. That's kind of weird. I know he can see that pylon. I wonder why he's just letting it sit there. Is he gonna make? He finally chased the probe out. Okay, after he chased the probe out, he's finally gonna deal with that pylon. No, it will not supply block EGJYP, but that was 100 minerals just gone right there, wasted because of this pylon. I'm not sure if that was he was trying to do some proxy play or something, but it totally did not pay off in the long run because that was just 100 minerals gone. And in this early game, 100 minerals means so much. It looked like EGJYP was trying to pull out there, but nothing really happened. He's just going to take the Xel'Naga Watchtower for now, see where AcerElfi's units are. Looks like AcerElfi has a little bit of advantage because of that 100 minerals. And looks, we have a Robotics Bay down by EGJYP, so we might see some Colossus play, but again, we might see some Warp Prism Immortal drops. We did see that in game 2, and that was pretty entertaining. It kept AcerElfi on the back foot, and then we see another Robotics Bay on the other side. So these two are just going at it. The Colossus play did work in 2 of the games, so it does prove to be effective. So we go in 2-gate Robotics Bay. That is a very effective build. We'll know we're going to be able to see a 3rd gate thrown down soon by these players. And there are so many possibilities going from this though. Let's see what the first thing is made. Robotics Bay done yet? Nope, still waiting on that. Oh no, here it is. Robotics Bay, the first thing that's going to come out is Observer, so he can see that tech that his opponent has, and he's going to be pleasantly surprised to see that Robotics Bay, because his Robotics Bay was done so much quicker. And it should be entertaining how this game goes. We have been just sitting back though so far, and it's been kind of a passive Protoss versus Protoss, but we should see some action soon. We got an Immortal coming out of there. So it could be some immortal jobs, or he's just trying to create some defense. You can tell that EGJYP has amazing map presence right now. He will be able to tell wherever his opponent is coming from, and plus that observer is just getting out, and observer is getting out for AcerElfi just as well, and we have immortals coming down, and we have some Colossus play. Oh, this should be fun. The Colossus play, where is it? The robotics bay. Here it is, in the back. Oh, no, it's a pylon. Well, it's being made right now. Robotics bay right here. I can't believe I missed that. Well, we have a robotics bay on the way, so we're gonna see some Colossus as soon as this immortal's done. No, he's a second immortal queued up, so we'll see hopefully some Colossus soon. And EGJYP immediately sees that and throws down a Nexus. What? Maybe he should cancel this. Well, I'm not sure if the Nexus is the best kind of play. We have seen time after time in Protoss versus Protoss that a Nexus hasn't paid off. And he actually just threw down his robotics base, so he will be so far behind in tech, and AcerElfi will have a window to kill EGJYP if he is not careful. He's going to have to create some kind of defense here, because an attack is evident. As soon as there is the Colossus being queued up, and as soon as this Colossus is done, I'm pretty sure Elfi is going to push out, and we're definitely going to see some timed attack here. An interesting point to put out is, if you notice, they still have not put out a forge, and it's been 9 minutes. After 9 minutes, no forge, no upgrades, and in Protoss versus Protoss, you normally do not see upgrades for the longest time, and in a lot of games, you never see them. If you look at AcerElfi's force right here, it is a lot greater than his enemy of EGJYP, but EGJYP is saturating his natural right now, and if AcerElfi does not do something soon, if he does not do a timing attack, EGJYP is just going to pull farther and farther ahead in this food count, and that's what looks like it's happening. This game, oh, and he just threw down his Nexus, and he scouted that as the second it happened. These stalkers, if they're not careful, will die. That was perfect scouting right there. That was perfect timing. He saw that AcerElfi had just put down his Nexus, that this was a very delayed, and he knows that he has the economic advantage right now. That's kind of like a miscalculated probe right there, just sitting there. Okay, there, just waiting for it. 2 stalkers might die if they're not careful. We got a Colossus coming out for EGJYP, maybe even the Colossus count. We got 2 Colossus right here, and that would be the first Colossus for him. So it's going to look like he's going to have a 2 Colossus advantage, and he's going to push out. And this is a very wise thing for Elfi to do, because the longer he waited, the farther EGJYP got ahead of him in the economic, and this might be an all-in push, because he canceled the Nexus actually so he could get more out, and this is going to be an all-in pretty much from Elfi. If he's not successful with the attack, this is not going to look good, and this might be a base. Oh no, he's pulling back. This is going to be a very interesting battle. It's all going to come down. Oh, that choke might be the determining factor in this battle if AcerElfi is not careful. He cannot get stuck there with those Colossus right there. And oh, well, we're going to start him out in early Guardian Shield. He's splitting up his units. That way he can kill it. He has to kill these rocks so he has even ground against his opponent. Because with those rocks being there, EGJYP has too much of an advantage. And here it comes. He's got the proxy pylon down there so he can warp in units. But I think he let that Nexus sit up for too long. And he's going to chase him down into the Nexus. It looks like EGJYP is scared to go here. And it looks like he's actually supply blocked, so he won't be able to warp in units for a little while. A ton of probes going down, so that economic advantage is gone. But it looks like he has done enough of damage. He's keeping those immortals in the perfect place, and he's doing a massive amount of damage. It is not looking good for AcerElfi. Elfi just did not have the enough of the high ground there, and as you can see, this Colossus spawned just in the nick of time, and it looks like EGJYP is going to take this game and take this series. This was a phenomenal play out of both players. Nothing to take away from AcerElfi. He's an amazing player, but it just shows how amazing EGJYP. He has earned his spot in EG. He shows why Protoss is his best matchup, and it was just an amazing game and an amazing series. I have to thank you for watching the game, and I hope to see you again. Bye.